Hey there, movie fans! Welcome back once again. This is 101 Bronson here with, as promised, my first monthly update video on new stuff that I got over the past month. It's now official, a new month, the 1st of April, right? Happy April Fool's Day, guys. I know this is strange time that we live in with the virus, but you know. Stay safe, everybody, and still enjoy your April Fool's Day. You can still pull pranks on each other from home. You know, just do it safely. Alright. Having said that, there are a few movies that I've collected over the past month. Most of them spaghetti westerns. Actually, I only have one movie here new that isn't a spaghetti western. The rest is all spaghetti westerns because I love spaghetti westerns. So yeah, I'm just gonna show you what I picked up. First up is the non-spaghetti western movie, Arnold Schwarzenegger movie actually, Sabotage. This one was missing from my collection. Yeah, now I have it. I actually thought this was a pretty good movie. Some solid action sequences. Well, not necessarily action sequences, but excuse me. But when people got shot in this movie, it was nice, bloody and gory. I like the gore. I actually thought this was a pretty solid movie. I mean, not one of Arnold's best, but it's still, I liked it. So, and now the rest that we're gonna talk about are all spaghetti westerns from Germany, pretty much all of them except for one. Yeah, but anyway, let's just go over it. The first up is A Bullet for the General, which is a great 1966 spaghetti western. More of a Zapata western because it is a Mexican revolutionary setting for western. Still directed by an Italian and made mostly with Italian people involved. I mean, the star of the film is John Maria Volonte, who was Italian, who was known from Fistful of Dollars and Few Dollars More. Klaus Kinski is also in the film, who was also a great highlight, and in a lot of spaghetti westerns. Pretty good movie, not a bad spaghetti western. This actually would be one of the better ones of the genre. I really enjoyed it, and now here it is on Blu-ray thanks to Koch Media, or Koch Media, whatever you want to call it. Great releasing company from Germany, so yeah, great movie. Next up is Chioma, which they make it look like it's freaking a Rambo movie or something, right? With Franco Nero in the original Django. Well, no, this is Chioma from 1976, which is actually when the genre was dying. And one of the last spaghetti westerns. I mean, there were some made after, of course, but one of the last great / good ones. And even though I like this film, I hate the fucking music in this movie. I mean, it has to be said, the music here sucks. And that's usually a highlight in spaghetti westerns, is the music, but not for this one. But no, Franco Nero is great. They make it look like a Django 2 movie, because it even says here Django was back. But no, this is Chioma. This has nothing to do with Django. And even all the pictures here on the back, none of these pictures is from the movie. They're just a collage of pictures from either Django or like films like Massacre Time. Yeah, I don't know. But no, it's Chioma, 1976, directed by Enzo G. Castellari, co-starring William Berger and Woody Strode. Not a bad film at all, but like I said, the music in it does bring it down a whole lot for me, but yeah. Next up, the Germans try to make money off the Django name again with this movie with Franco Nero on Blu-ray. The German title translate to Along with Django Came Death, but this is actually the movie Man, Pride and Vengeance, also with Klaus Kinski in it again. This is not a typical spaghetti western. This was more of a kind of a love story, actually. That's what was kind of weird. It is with Franco Nero though, so that's always great. And Klaus Kinski, like I said, but I don't know, this wasn't my favorite spaghetti western. I still had fun with it, but yeah, not one of my favorites. And then we have from Arrow Video the Sarcana collection box. This is all the Sarcana movies on Blu-ray, which is a pretty great edition. I love Arrow Video. I mean, I already had one of their releases with the Al Pacino movie Cruising. And I think they're a pretty great releasing company. They also did other spaghetti westerns like The Grand Jewel with Lee Van Cleef. They also did Chioma. And Cemetery Without Crosses, which I've actually ordered, so that might be coming soon. But anyway, these are Sarcana movies. If you meet Sarcana, pray for your death. I am Sarcana, your angel of death. Sarcana's here, trade your pistol for a coffin. I love these titles. The first one I liked. So I did. God damn it! I can't talk. I liked the first and the second ones. The third one. Yeah, it was more silly. This is my favorite. Have a Good Funeral, My Friend. Sarcana Will Pay. This one had the best soundtrack too, in my opinion, by Bruno Nicolai. And then you have the last film, Light the Fuse. Sarcana is coming. I actually like the Sarcana movies. I have seen the movie Sabata with Lee Van Cleef a long time ago. It kind of reminded me of that film. So yeah, now I have the Sarcana movies. I like them. They're pretty good spaghetti westerns in my opinion. Let's move on. Next up is A Stranger in Town, Tony Anthony, which is also known as a dollar between the teeth. Yeah. I thought this was actually a pretty good spaghetti western. I had no problems with this one. This was really low budget, and they only had a small town as a setting. The music score, although I liked the main theme, they really did kind of overplay it throughout the movie. But I thought Tony Anthony actually did a good job. He's not your typical spaghetti western hero, which I liked. Frank Wolf, another spaghetti western regular. I thought he did a pretty good job as the bad guy. And I look forward to seeing the sequel actually, because I really like this one. And next we have Thomas Millian and The Peppa, co-starring Orson Welles. Yeah. One of Quentin Tarantino's top 20 spaghetti westerns. Also from Koch Media. From the Western Unchained collection, which is all selections from Tarantino. So I definitely might pick up more of these, because I did like this film a hell of a lot. Another Zapata Western, more. It's like, you know, Mexican Revolutionary, but not a bad one. Pretty good one actually. And then last up we have a Spanish or Portuguese Blu-ray, A Town Called Hell, with Robert Shaw, Telly Savalas, Dallas Stevens. Yeah, actually a Spanish Blu-ray or whatever. I think it's Portuguese or Spanish, one of the two. Una ciudad llamada bastarda. I don't know Spanish, but I think I pronounced that pretty well. Anyway, yeah, this wasn't that good. It did have some enjoyable stuff in it. I love Telly Savalas. And the picture quality, because this is a Blu-ray release, the picture quality was good, but the audio quality kind of, for lack of a better description, it felt like it was recorded through a potato. It had really terrible audio. I mean, if Robert Shaw had some dialogue, I had to crank up the volume up to the max just to be able to hear the man, because yeah. So yeah, this is like a kind of below average spaghetti western, but it is a pretty rare edition, and I am glad that I have it. So yeah. So yeah, those are all the new movies I've gathered over the past month. If you'll excuse me, I'm gonna actually light myself a cigarette real quick. I mean, we're gonna wrap up the video now anyway. So yeah, that's it for now. Like I said, this is all the collection so far, the entire collection so far. So yeah, next I am gonna do some try to do some movie reviews maybe. Again, monthly updates will probably happen every month. Yeah, that's why it's monthly. No, I might do, like I said, some stuff with my action figures. I'm going to try to figure out how to present that, because I do have all the packaging for the action figures. I'm going to show the packaging too, and then the figures and all the accessories, or am I just gonna do like, here's the figure, look at it, that's it. Because those are some boxes from some of the action figures that I collect. Most of them are by the company NECA Figures, or NECA Collectibles, which in my opinion is one of the best action figure companies out there for the small scale, affordable action figures, right? I do also have some expensive ones from Sideshow Collectibles, and what is the one called? I have that James Bond Sean Connery figure from Goldfinger. What was the toy company that did that? It started with a B, wait. Because I do have that box right here. Oh yeah, this is it. The Goldfinger Collector's Edition action figure from Big Chief Studios. That's the company, I just couldn't think of it right away. Big Chief Studios, yeah. And that is probably my most priciest one. So I am going to do stuff with the action figures. Like I said, I have a lot of NECA stuff. Big Chief and Sideshow, also James Bond action figures. I also have replica knives from the Rambo series, which I might also do a review on these knives, because I love these knives. So yeah, there's enough stuff left to show to all the folks out there. So yeah, definitely stay tuned for those things happening very soon, because if there's one thing we have right now with this corona crisis, it's an abundance of time. So expect to see uploads very regularly from me. So thank you all for watching once again, and so long for now.